What's up, team? Mr. Burr here, back again. This is day 4 of our videos, so thanks for tuning in if you are, and if you're just joining, welcome. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit today, and instead of talking about some hands-on educational type things, we're going to talk about wellness, because in this uncertain time, there's a lot of feelings of uneasiness, maybe some anxiety, maybe some questions. So we're just going to go over some things to, help take care of yourself. Because if you're into psychology at all, you've heard the term Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and what that says basically is you have to feel happy, healthy, and safe in order to get your education down and do well in school. So we're just going to actually start there, and we're going to go over some things. So we're going to jump right into it. So the first thing is we got to eat healthy. So in this time not being in school, I know it's a little bit difficult to maybe keep on your nutrition path or something like that, but it's really important to kind of be as diligent as possible to make sure you're eating healthy. If you're still getting lunch from the schools, which I'd recommend as many people as possible, take the schools up on that. You can get breakfast and lunch. So those are really balanced, nutritious meals. So if that's what you're doing, you're kind of on the right track already. But if you're cooking at home, eating at home, it's really easy to maybe get off a nutritious diet. So you just kind of need to keep yourself on track and be conscious of what you're eating, putting into your body. Because if you're not eating well, it can raise anxiety. It can, make you feel uneasy. It can just make you feel not like yourself, especially if you've been in the zone of eating really well and then you do this huge transition. Then it might negatively affect you. So that's something that's hopefully easy for you to do, but if not, just kind of be conscious about it. All right. The next thing is to keep up with some exercise. So it's really important to be moving around, getting your heart rate going. There is so many scientific facts out there that the more you exercise, the more mentally healthy you'll be, and physically healthy, of course. If you're getting exercise, you're going to be physically healthy. So it's just really important. And if you think about it, if you're in school, you're walking around a lot, or at least maybe more than just sitting on the couch. So, when you're in school, you're walking from class to class. You might be in PE and be physically moving for 90 minutes. During lunchtime, you might be walking around the school for that entire 50 minutes. In the morning time, you might be walking around the school for that 10 or 15 minutes that you have before class. So with us not being in school now, that's completely taken away from you. So you need to be conscious about how active you're being. And again, I know that we want you to stay inside, and you don't need to be out at the mall or anything like that. But just be conscious every hour. Get up and walk around the house for 10 or 15 minutes. It's still okay to go outside. Just maybe don't walk around in packs of 15 or 20 people, but go for a jog, go for a walk, anything. The weather's been really nice, so just get outside and do your 15-20 minute walk. But keeping yourself active is going to help with your wellness, physical and mentally. So if that's something you can work in your day, please try to do it. So we're probably out of a routine by now. We've been out of school for a week, and your routine's probably been broken. It's really positive to make yourself a routine now. I know it's not going to include going to school, but it can still include school type things. So keeping up with your work, having a set schedule. We talked about organization in a previous video and keeping a calendar and stuff. So still keep your calendar and kind of map out your day. And again, if you're looking at the next day, then you're going to know what you need to do. But keeping yourself a routine right from when you wake up to when you go to sleep, it's just going to help you, because there's not a lot of sitting around time. Even if the sitting around time is built into your schedule, that's okay. It's just that you're supposed to be sitting around. So that actually really does help. But keeping up a routine is so important. Mix in your healthy meals into your routine, mix in your exercise into your routine, and just kind of keep that going even though when we're not physically in school. So when we get back to school, it'll be an easy transition, and it'll keep you healthy out. Partake in some healthy activities while you are at home. So you might have a little extra free time now than in the past. Just make sure you're doing healthy things during your time. So that's reading. I just read online that there are tons of libraries allowing free access to online books. I'm sure you can get access to school books through our school library. I'm sure you've got some books at home. Read them, reread them. That's a great healthy activity, and it's keeping yourself engaged into a learning process. Even though if you don't think of learning as a learning process, it's still keeping your brain healthy. So that's a great one. If you're into writing, writing stories, just writing down your thoughts, keeping a journal, that's an excellent way of, keeping yourself healthy. That also really, really helps with mental wellness because you're writing out your feelings, writing about how your day was. So that's a great thing as well. But it could be anything, coloring, getting yourself a coloring book, or just drawing. Doing a puzzle. I'm going to start a puzzle today, 750 pieces. It's dogs playing poker. Super excited about that. So fingers crossed I get it done. I'm a huge crossword person. You can go online and just search in daily crossword, and you could do the crossword right on your computer, or your tablet, or your phone even. I've got a crossword app on my phone that was free to download. Crosswords really keep your brain healthy because it's making the wheels turn. So that's a healthy activity as well. You can cook, you can bake, you can train your animal, train your dog, teach your dog some new tricks. You can even come up with a new skill. I think Mr. Mosley, shout out Mr. Mosley, what's up, man? He's issued a challenge out to all of his avid students to take up a new skill. So whatever that may be, maybe learn sign language. If you've got a guitar, never picked up the guitar before, now's the time to learn it. Piano, juggling. You could juggle with like anything around. Just be careful with that. Don't juggle like glasses or anything. Maybe start with like balled up socks, something like that. But yeah, just keep yourself occupied in a healthy way. All right, so all of those things are just suggestions. There's a million more. So, magic would be a good one. That should be cool. Learn some magic tricks. Be able to wow all your friends when you get back to school and teachers and stuff. That's a good one. So that one's for free. All right, keep in touch with your friends. So just because you don't get to see them face to face does not mean that you should lose out on your friendship. Text them, call them, Skype them, FaceTime them, Google Hangout them. There are so many ways to keep in touch with your friends where you don't have to be face to face. I know it's not as good, not as preferable, but it's still really important to maintain those healthy relationships because your friends are your people. They're the ones that are there for you when you got some stuff going on. So talk about how you're feeling with them. They're probably feeling the same way. If you're a little bit uncomfortable with the things that are going on, you're questioning things possibly, talk it out with them. Even if they don't have any answers for you, it just feels really good to get it off your chest, be able to verbalize that you're feeling some sort of way. There's definitely no harm in doing that, and nobody should judge you for feeling any sort of way. So, and if they're friends, they're not going to judge you. So, definitely recommended. Keep in touch with your friends some way. Some people might find this a little bit silly or a little bit uneasy, but I promise it's very, very effective. But watching some calming videos on YouTube or some deep breathing videos on YouTube, they're really, really effective because the guided voices on the video are really calming and soothing, and they really help bring you back down to balance. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious, or even if you're not, you just want to stay at your calm level, there are hundreds of thousands, if not more, of these videos on YouTube. They range anywhere from a quick 2-minute video to all the way upwards of an hour. So you can put it on at pretty much any time of the day that you need it, but they're all free, of course. They're on YouTube, so take advantage of those. They're if you just type in calming videos, they're gonna pop up, and no shame in watching them. I think it's a really, really effective tool. Communicate. So again, I know I said talk to your friends, but talk to the people you live with. Talk to your parents, talk to your siblings, your aunts, uncles, guardians, pets. Pets might not be able to respond, but again, just verbalizing how you're feeling is sometimes really effective and helpful. And with the people you live with, the humans that you live with, again, the other people might be feeling the same way as y'all. So yeah, just communicate with who you're living with, because they might be feeling the same way, and they might have some words of comfort for you, or again, just kind of keeping those open, healthy lines of communications, really beneficial. So just try it. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it anymore, but go ahead and give it a try. The last thing is reach out to your counselors, your teachers, your administrators, if you want to talk to them, or if you feel comfortable opening up to them. We're all still available via email. We can even do like a Google Meet or something like that. But reach out to us. We're here to talk. We definitely, we miss you guys, and we want to talk to you too. So don't think that you're bothering us. I promise you're not. We are in this, together. So please shoot us a quick email, a quick note, even if it's not about what's going on, or you feeling uncomfortable, just to say what's up, say hi. We would love that. So again, I miss seeing all 1,700 of y'all every single day. So please shoot me a quick email and just say what's up. So I hope you all have gotten something out of this. Again, I know it's not everything in the world, but it's just kind of some tips and suggestions, and most importantly, just a reminder to be taking care of yourself. We're not in school right now. Sorry, that was a Simba interruption again. And you can still hear them. But anyways, again, it's a huge reminder to just be taking care of yourself. That's the most important thing right now. So, check in with your schoolwork every day, but also check in with yourself every day. So, again, stay happy, healthy, and safe, and can't wait to see you all soon.